I'm here at day 3 of the women's tour in the UK, and I've come to the start to see what I can find, if there's any hot new spicy tech, annoy some of the mechanics, see what they've got to show me. So I'm here at the Uno X team, and I've just spotted a lot of teams will be doing this, and it started on their time trial bikes with their timing chips. They'll put it can either be a normal inner tube or latex inner tube over the timing chip, and that is basically just for extra aerodynamics to make the airflow smooth better over the timing chip, because all these little details make a difference. It's quite common to see women's team using men's or unisex bikes, but over here at Team Bike Exchange Jaco, they're actually using the Liv Langburn. Liv is actually a women's specific bike brand from Giant, and it's really cool to see them using these bikes. Very nice. Also, another little thing that I've spotted that not every bike here has is a chain catcher on the chainring, which if your chain comes off in a race, it can be a little bit of a nightmare to get back on. You have to stop, and obviously the race isn't going to wait for you, so always handy to have a chain catcher. I just have one question. Why?
Why not? Why not?
How do you even think to do this? Is it? Are they?
We don't think. Thinking's overrated. We've been told many times.
It was a weird dream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just thought,
get out there and don't think.
Yeah. Did you make them? Are they like custom made?
They've been built.
Yeah, they're just very basic, cheap mountain bikes. Been made in a very special bike.
Oversized frame though.
Yeah. Very much built for the view rather than speed.
Yeah. It's about the same weight as that car and almost.
Oh really? All together?
Yeah. None of this carbon fibre business here.
No.
Good old fashioned.
It looks great.
Thank you, you're very kind.
So I've just come over to Trek-Segafredo here, and I'm with the mechanic, Mike, and we've just spotted some unusual looking saddles that are a little bit different to some of the other ones. Can you tell us a little bit about these saddles, Mike?
Yeah, so occasionally we get specific fit issues for some of the riders, and what Bontrager like to do is to actually make sure that we can actually make sure all our riders are comfy when they're riding. So in the case of Ellen and Loretta, we've made some 3D printed saddles with some really nice soft material that really fits them properly.
And it's really important to have a saddle that you're comfortable on, because these girls are spending hours and hours every day on the bike. Welcome to the mechanic's office. This is where the mechanic will sit for hours and hours in the race, and not much room in here, but we've got lots of spare wheels. We've got a lunch box with lots of snacks. We've got a toolbox down there, and Mike has told me that the toolbox is down there because it's quicker and more convenient than having it on the back of the chair they found when they were going to change wheels. They've also got the start list here, and then the roof bike numbers there, so they know exactly when a rider punctures or needs a bike change. They can just look and know where the bikes are. We've got lube and spray lube in the door in case the bike needs lubing, lots of highlighters. And then I found this notepad, and as I said, the mechanics are in the car for hours and hours, and there can be quieter times in the race, and they've actually started jotting down every single pub name that they pass. Great way to pass the time. And it also says Trek on the car, which is quite cool, bit of a coincidence I think. Now I know I'm here to talk about the bikes, but I just have to take a minute to admire the Lakal Wahoo team cars. I think this has to be my favourite team colours, especially the cars. So just take a minute to appreciate them. So I'm now over at Lakal Wahoo, and I've just spotted their race numbers, and they're on the seat post with the race holder clamp here, and they're also tied on with zip ties, so I'd be a big fan of that. But yeah, very neat. Just sits behind the seat post, nice and aerodynamic. Love it. So now over at the EF Education Tibco with the Cannondale Super 6 Evo. Very nice looking bike, but I've just spotted these bottles actually say compostable on them, which is great to see because you often see riders having to get rid of bottles halfway through the race, and so it's nice to know that they're compostable. Also, love this, a muck-off valve very nicely colour coordinated as well. And we've got some aerodynamic Wahoo pedals. You often see these on time trial bikes, but obviously using them on the road bikes in the road races as well. And love the forks. Very nicely colour coordinated. Apart from the red on the tyre, bit of a clash with the pink, but we'll forget about that. So now I'm over at the FTJ Women's team, and they're running the brand new Shimano Durace 12 speed that is brand new, and also going to have a quick look at what they've got on their stems. So on the stems, the riders have got numbers, and most of the riders here will have notes on their stems, and this will show like crucial parts of the race, where they need to move up, where there's a big hill or a narrow road or something that they need to watch out for. It'll also have the feed zone as well, so where they're going to pick up fresh bottles for the race, and this is really important to know for the riders. Also here at the team, all the bottles are marked with their names, and then they've either got an X or a B, and these stand for the different kind of drink mixes. So B means beta, and this will have around 80 grams of carbs in the bottle, and then the other one will be like your normal energy mix. So it's really important, and every single rider will have different preferences as to what bottle they have on the bikes. I'm now over at the human powered health team and looking at their very nice felt bikes. I've just noticed this pink little ribbon, and a great thing about this race, every single rider that starts this race will get a pink ribbon with a nice inspirational message from someone who's used the Breast Cancer UK charity. So a lot of riders will have it on their bikes or on their helmets or maybe in their back pocket, and they'll have them in the race. And I think that's a really nice thing about this race. They've always done it. When I rode, I had a nice little pink ribbon, and I've still got it now. So yeah, it's a nice little, something a little bit different that you don't get at every race. There's nothing hotter than GCN Tech, so I've made it to the finish, and I'm going to try and grab some of the riders and ask them what their favourite thing about their bike is. What's your favourite thing about your bike?
It's very fast.
What is your favourite thing about your bike?
My bike is super aero and super fast, so I really like it. Yeah, really fast. Also the handlebars is super aero, and yeah, I really like my bike.
What is your favourite thing about your bike?
My bike? Well, today I'm riding the aero bike, and I like that it's really stiff and nice. Yeah.
What is your favourite thing about your bike? The colour. The colour. I do like that colour. What's your favourite thing about your bike?
A lot of things, I guess. I like the paint job. I like the geometry. Do you say that that way? Because it's super light to climb, but it's also super stiff, so you can sprint well with it.
Versatile.
So, versatile. Yeah, I guess that's the perfect word to describe it. And I think it looks really good.
It does look very good. Very nice. What is your favourite thing about your bike?
Actually, this is my favorite bike because I know, and I really like it. It's super fast and quite stiff. I like it. I especially like handlebars.
So that's it, the riders are off in their camper vans, off to the next stage. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know down in that comment section below what your favourite thing about your bike is.